Hey there, plant enthusiasts and farming enthusiasts. Get ready to dive into the mesmerizing world of gardening and farming with me.
Gardening is a year-round passion. It's not just a hobby, it's a way of life that connects us deeply with the rhythms of nature. Whether it's the vibrant blooms of spring, the lush growth of summer, the harvest bounty of autumn, or the quiet beauty of winter, each season offers its own unique joys and challenges. It's about connecting with nature, even when frost kisses the ground. The crisp air and the sight of frost-covered plants can be magical. There's a serene beauty in the way frost delicately decorates the garden, turning it into a winter wonderland. Don't let the chill in the air deter you. Winter gardening can be just as fulfilling as gardening in any other season. With the right clothing and a positive attitude, you can enjoy the fresh air and the satisfaction of tending to your garden, even in the coldest months. Winter gardening, especially with the unique challenges of clay soil, can be incredibly rewarding. Clay soil, while often seen as difficult to work with, has its own set of benefits. It retains moisture well and is rich in nutrients, making it ideal for certain types of plants. Many believe gardening ends as summer fades. How wrong they are. The transition from summer to winter is just another phase in the gardening cycle. It's a time to reflect on the past growing season and to plan for the future. Winter is not an end, but a beginning. Winter offers a different kind of beauty and a chance to prepare for a glorious spring. The stark, quiet landscapes of winter have their own charm, and the work you do now will pay off when the first signs of spring begin to appear. Clay soil, often seen as a burden, can be a gardener's best friend with the right knowledge. By amending it with organic matter and understanding its properties, you can turn it into a fertile ground for your plants. It's all about working with what you have and making the most of it. Imagine the satisfaction of nurturing hardy winter vegetables or witnessing the first bulbs bravely pushing through frozen earth. There's something incredibly rewarding about growing your own food, especially in the challenging conditions of winter. It teaches patience, resilience, and the joy of seeing life emerge against the odds. It's a testament to the resilience of nature and the gardener's nurturing spirit. Winter gardening is not just about survival. It's about thriving. It's about finding beauty and purpose in every season and understanding that each phase of the gardening year has its own unique gifts to offer. So, let's grab our gardening gloves and embrace the challenges and joys of winter gardening, clay soil and all. Together, we can turn the coldest months into a time of growth and discovery. Let's celebrate the joys of gardening no matter the season and find happiness in every moment we spend in our gardens. Clay soil, with its dense, compact structure, often evokes groans from gardeners. Its heavy texture can make it difficult to work with, especially when wet. Many gardeners find themselves frustrated by its seemingly unyielding nature. Its water retention can lead to waterlogged roots in winter, causing plants to suffer from lack of oxygen. This can result in root rot and other issues that can be detrimental to plant health. While summers see it baking into a solid mass, making it hard for roots to penetrate and for water to seep through. This can lead to drought stress for plants, as the soil becomes impenetrable and dry. But despair not. Clay soil is not the enemy. It's misunderstood. With the right approach, it can be transformed into a gardener's best friend. This soil type is incredibly rich in nutrients. The fine particles of clay hold onto essential minerals that plants need to thrive. When managed properly, clay soil can provide a fertile environment for a wide variety of plants. It holds moisture well, which can be a boon in drier months. During periods of drought, clay soil can retain water longer than sandy soils, providing a more consistent supply of moisture to plants. The key is to work with clay soil, not against it. Adding organic matter, such as compost or well-rotted manure, can improve its structure and drainage. This makes it easier for roots to grow and for water to move through the soil. Understanding its properties is the first step towards a thriving garden. Conducting a soil test can help you determine the specific needs of your clay soil and guide you in making the necessary amendments. Just as a sculptor molds clay with patience and skill, a gardener can transform this challenging soil into a fertile haven. It requires time, effort, and a bit of knowledge, but the rewards are well worth it. With patience and the right techniques, a gardener can turn clay soil into a productive and beautiful garden. Embrace the challenge, and you'll find that clay soil can be a valuable ally in your gardening endeavors. Improving clay soil is an ongoing process, best tackled in autumn. Start by adding generous amounts of organic matter like compost or well-rotted manure. Think of it as adding air pockets to a dense sponge. This improves drainage and allows roots to penetrate deeper. Avoid heavy tilling, especially when wet, as it can worsen compaction. Raised beds are a fantastic solution, providing optimal drainage and warming up faster in spring. Remember, patience is key. It takes time for amendments to work their magic, but with consistent effort, you'll witness your clay soil transforming into a thriving ecosystem. Winter gardening requires vigilance. Protecting plants from frost is crucial. Utilize cloches or horticultural fleece to create mini greenhouses, trapping precious warmth. Mulching around the base of plants acts like a warm blanket, insulating roots from freezing temperatures. For more tender plants, consider moving them to a sheltered spot, such as a greenhouse or even a bright windowsill. Don't forget about watering. Even in winter, plants need moisture. Water on milder days, avoiding waterlogging. The wonders of winter sowing offer a head start for enthusiastic gardeners. Certain seeds, like broad beans and hardy peas, thrive when sown directly into the ground during winter. The cold period helps break down seed dormancy, leading to stronger germination come spring. Choose a well-drained spot and protect seedlings from harsh weather with cloches. Imagine the satisfaction of harvesting your first crops earlier than ever before. It's a testament to the power of planning and understanding nature's rhythms. Section 6. Container gardening, a winter haven for your plants. Container gardening extends the season, offering a haven for less hardy plants. Choose containers with good drainage and use a high-quality potting mix. Group containers together for added protection from the elements. Move them closer to the house or under a sheltered area during particularly harsh weather. Herbs, winter flowering pansies, and even dwarf conifers can thrive in containers, adding a touch of life and color to your winter garden. Section 7. Bringing the outdoors in indoor gardening delights. Winter is the perfect time to cultivate an indoor oasis. Herbs like chives, parsley, and rosemary thrive on sunny windowsills, providing fresh flavors for winter meals. Consider growing microgreens or sprouts for a nutritious and rewarding indoor gardening project. The key is providing adequate light, humidity, and ventilation. Create a dedicated space where you can nurture your indoor garden and enjoy the therapeutic benefits of connecting with nature, even indoors. Section 8. Sharing the gardening love, community, and knowledge. Gardening is more rewarding when shared. Connect with fellow gardening enthusiasts online or in your community. Exchange tips, seek advice, and celebrate each other's successes. Local gardening clubs and online forums offer a wealth of knowledge and support. Sharing your passion for gardening not only enriches your own experience, but also helps foster a sense of community and appreciation for the natural world. Section 9. A gardener's surprise. Laughter in the compost heap. One crisp winter morning, as I turned my compost heap, I was greeted by the familiar crunch of frost underfoot and the earthy aroma of decomposing leaves. The garden was quiet, save for the occasional chirp of a brave winter bird. As I dug deeper into the heap, I stumbled upon a most peculiar sight. My eyes widened in disbelief. Nestled amongst the decomposing leaves and vegetable scraps was a perfectly intact, bright red rubber duck. It was as if it had been placed there deliberately, a splash of color in the otherwise muted tones of the compost. Where it came from, I haven't a clue. Perhaps it was a playful prank by a neighbor, or maybe it had been accidentally tossed in with the kitchen scraps. The mystery of its origin only added to the charm of the discovery, but it brought a smile to my face and reminded me that even in the midst of serious gardening, there's always room for a bit of lightheartedness and surprise. The unexpected find turned an ordinary task into a delightful moment. I couldn't help but laugh as I imagined the journey of the rubber duck from a child's bath toy to an unlikely resident of my compost heap. It was a gentle reminder that life, much like gardening, is full of surprises. So, get out there, embrace the challenges and joys of gardening. Whether you're planting seeds, weeding, or turning compost, remember to keep an eye out for the unexpected. These little surprises can bring joy and laughter to even the most mundane tasks. And remember, even in the compost heap, life finds a way to tickle our funny bone. The garden is a place of growth, transformation, and sometimes a bit of whimsy. So keep digging, keep planting, and keep laughing.